follow? Your Firefox is being buggy. Had to close everything. Alright, so I'm not the only one. Hopefully it's stabilized by now. Bob Senpai. Alright. I forgot if he's Cancer or not. If he's Cancer, I kind of like to keep BGH because of those Fell Reavers. But if it's mid-range, then I don't know, maybe I still keep BGH because of those stupid Innervate Dr. Booms. Probably the thing I miss most is the second Death Spite, but so I'm running Pilot Shredder. Usually, standard Control Warrior will run 2 Death Spites, just basically 2 4-drops. So we keep the 4-drops number the same, and run something like this is high quality too. In case they don't have a mini on turn 4, like you don't want to just equip Death Spite and hit nothing. So Shredder is actually a really good drop to have on turn 4. Hey Emeralds, how's it going? And Vincel says, love the stream, you're really interactive and friendly, same reasons I like Kenzie's channel, +1 follower. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, Kenzie's super sweet. Whenever I go into her channel, it's just like overflowing with love and support, and it's really cool. So I like to emulate that into my channel too. Is this even better than standard Control Warrior? I don't know. It depends on what you mean by better, because there's there's better and worse in certain matchups. I would say it's better against aggro matchups. Just having the Reno Jackson is pretty nice. It really gives you that extra stability. Like if just card wasn't enough, if tanking up every turn wasn't enough, add on top of that Reno Jackson for full heal, and it's in my opinion it's a lot better than Alexstrasza. Like Alexstrasza, if you use it for healing, you can only set yourself to 15, which against Druid, setting yourself to 15 is worthless, right? But if you can full heal, that's actually useful. And the fact that it's 6 mana versus 9 mana, it's really hard to play Alexstrasza and like with something else, right? It's 9 mana. But Reno Jackson, 6 mana, you can play Reno and like still hero power or at least like equip a weapon. It's pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and bash this. Keep the Lothep healthy. The 5 health is pretty critical here. Oh yeah, another thing is Reno is at 4/6, which is a pretty annoying stat to actually deal with. That's 6 health. It's the same reason why the Druid of the Claws are annoying for Warrior. Where are you from, man? I'm currently in California. Alright, so we can just trade and play Dr. B. Dr. Boom. I think that's more worthwhile than playing Gorehowl. Like, we could also just decide Gorehowl and just keep the Lothep alive. But I kind of like Dr. Boom here. Deathwing Crafted hype. Congrats on Dead Merlin. So Alex confirmed bad here on LOKShadow's channel. No. Like Alex is still, I think, decent in a dragon deck because it is a dragon and it is a big threat, and it can pressure them because you can set their health to 15. Reno can't actually pressure, so Reno is not so good against like some control. Like again in the mirror, maybe it's not so good because you don't get to pressure them basically. I mean, it just means you have to play fatigue style. And this deck isn't even optimized for fatigue style because it still has card cycle like Shield Block, Acolyte. Alright, so there's a Reno. Reno is really good in combination with Gorehowl because you can like start tanking your health while still feeling safe because you can always heal back up. In this case, I don't think we necessarily need to use Gorehowl because we want to clear the board anyways. So like if I use Gorehowl, then I'm just trying to save life on BGH. So I'd rather just develop Harrison here. Just trade and develop Harrison. And we killed the Darnassus, which is really good because now he doesn't have a combo unless he wants to use Innervates as well. I do like your list though. Thanks, Polo. Brings more cards into the gameplay. Oh yeah, that's another point. Yeah, in order to consistently play, you have to step away from the cookie cutter decks. Yeah. So this is something I noticed when I was playing Reno. Oh, what does Reno do? Go on the card, please. Yeah, it's you can fully heal your hero if you built your deck in a right way. So one thing that's really cool about having a completely unique deck list is that every single card you draw is new. It's a new card that you didn't have before in your hand, and yeah, it does open up to like you get to play stuff like Bouncing Blade and Crush, just cards that you don't normally play. I think it's a really well designed card. I didn't have such a positive opinion of it yesterday on stream, but then afterwards I thought about it a little bit more and came up with this deck list, and so far it's been pretty fun. So I like it. So I think we don't bother with the Shredder. We let him pop the Shredder himself. Like he'll probably want to do the trade with the Harrison. We'll let him do that. Tomo, welcome. How's it going? Ever section Reno Jackson deck? Oh, are you only running one execute, one shield slam, one of each weapon, Lock Shadow? Yes, I am. You're such a sensei, man. Thanks, Nabisaur. Yeah, I underrated Reno in my review. It's fine. Like initially, my first thought of Reno was like, I don't know. Well, like I think it's good, but I didn't think it would be good in Warrior. But now I actually really like it. Do you think the Reno decks will remain, or will it all go back to Cancer decks? I think Cancer decks are getting pretty wrecked right now by Reno. So I think it's good. Slam's good. We hit this, play Baron Geddon. Just think about it. Like you have Tank up, and then add on top of that just like Reno it up. You can run 2 ofs. That's what my question was. Oh, I know I can run 2 ofs, but I want to have like turn 6. I want to have turn 6 Reno Jackson against Cancer Druid. Oh yeah, this guy Malygos. Malygos Druid. Probably Malygos Innervate Swipe or something? Living Roots? I don't know if we have to just drop Deathwing. I don't really want to drop Deathwing here. But I'm pretty sure we shouldn't leave that up either. Pretty sure we shouldn't leave that up. What's the other option? We could go YOLO Brawl. Like, it's not necessary to keep Reno like, because we're pretty much at full health. I just do miss I probably sucks losing the BGH, and it's the fact that I haven't seen his BGH yet. But I think we have to get, it's one of his win conditions, so we have to go dragon for dragon here. Oh, do you ever miss second Death Bite? Yes, I do. But I do also enjoy the having piloted Shredder. Deathwing or no brawls, yeah. Well, we Deathwing there. Might improve Cancer matchups. Oh, do you think there's a form of Cancer deck that can use Reno? Maybe a type of Hunter or Paladin? Why? It doesn't make sense though. Like they don't need to heal themselves. Why do they need to heal themselves? So that's the cool thing about the card is it's only for like anti-aggro, because aggro doesn't care about healing themselves, so they don't get any benefit from the cool legendary. Like a boss? Oh, he doesn't have it. He's gotta heal. He's gotta heal. Hopefully we get like Ysera or Justicar. He's probably just sitting on a bunch of spells. He's probably like sitting on double Moonfire and swipes and stuff. So we just like got rid of his win condition because he's depending on the Moonfires. Acolyte's fine. It allows us to draw some extra cards. And we have lethal next turn. Yeah, he needs to top deck the BGH. And I wonder if this deck even plays BGH. Maybe they just depend on having lots of spells to deal with big threats, and just like Malygos Moonfire will deal with the big threat, I guess. So you can cycle into BGH. He does have 3 mana left after this Wild Growth. Don't top deck it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Bub Senpai. Innervate, probably taunt. He probably taunts up here. Sarad, okay. It's an interesting list. Apparently it's doing well. Like he's still like top 200 with this. I wonder if that thing fits in Astral Communion deck. Yeah, I have seen it. Alright. Well, that was an interesting game. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in, You guys can check out, like, I post highlights of videos, just like interesting games or things that I think are instructional. I'll post it on YouTube, so check out my YouTube channel. Also, just follow me on Twitter. It helps with announcements. One mana spell. Oh yeah, naturalize. He could have gotten